Hello, crafty friends. It's Adrienne here with Shades of Crafty by Adrienne here on YouTube. I am here to share with you some of the embellishments that I made for a swap um, over on Coffee Cake and Crafting Facebook page hosted by Tiffany McGill. She is Tiffany Crafting Like a Boss McGill here on YouTube. She hosted a swap for just embellishments. Now, some of the embellishments were to include a banner clip, which is what I made here um, for recipients using buttons, pearls, lace, and of course paper and a paper clip. And we also were to include a clothespin. This is the clothespin that I made using that same paper line. Some flat back pearls, a resin rose, and some lace. And I decorated both sides using that same paper. But another element that we were supposed to include was the rosette. And this is the rosette that I created using, we were supposed to include a word, which I put love always, and an embellishment. So I used these metal butterflies. I also included a flower here out of my stash, some of that same lace and paper. I also added a hanging element here just in case the recipient wanted to maybe, keep it in their craft room, hang it up, or, they can always tuck it behind and probably add it to a project as well. It's either way, it's just simply added sandwiched between two pieces of paper on the back. So it's easy for them to, kind of change it and make it their own. I also included an additional rosette. This one actually has the recipient's first initial of their first name here on a little silver charm. And this also included a bow, some of that same lace, as well as the one of the buttons, and also using that same paper line as the rosette. I included another paper clip, and I heat embossed this. Let me pick it up so you can see it. Heat embossed this puzzle piece. It was a white puzzle piece. Um, I used the silver embossing powder, just heat embossed it until I got the entire puzzle piece silver. Um, Added some more lace, and then I had some of those buttons again that I had from a pack from Joann's, and I added that and backed it with some of that lace. And that will actually, coordinate with the set here. Another embellishment that I made was this little plastic spoon. It is made using a piece of a brand here from Bow Bunny, the Martha Stewart punch, the bow punch, some lace, the pearls, and again a plastic spoon which I purchased from Michaels. I added this magnet here on the back for the recipients so that way they could use it on a project or just hang it somewhere in their craft space, just for decorations. And the requirements only was supposed to be for 4 items, and I think I did, what, 6? But it was okay. I kind of got carried away. I really, really like this paper. It was from Michaels. The name of it was Sea Glass, and it's one of the Craftsmith collections, one of the hot buys. So they were actually 70% off a couple weeks ago. If you were in Michaels, I hope you got some and put some in your stash. That was the paper line throughout. Now the bow, of course, that was a Martha Stewart punch. The buttons were actually purchased at Joann's. I got the puzzle pieces from Michaels. I purchased this wooden, I'm sorry, not wooden, but plastic spoon, and I also had plastic forks as well. But I didn't use the forks on this project, but I will be using it in future projects. I got these from the Dollar Tree. So if you don't have any, go by and get you some. If you do recipe albums, I think that this will be a good idea for you. And just some random lace that I had. I had a lot of this particular lace, and I'm not sure exactly where I got it, but I thought it would be, kind of neat for this theme, and it actually just matched everything else. So I kind of used it throughout. Of course, you see, I put it on every single element that I made. But if there's any questions about any of these projects that I made that I'm sharing with you today, if you wanted me to elaborate and maybe do a walkthrough on how I made these, just send me a message down below, and I'll be glad to do a walkthrough to show you. They're pretty simple, and it won't take me very long, so I don't mind doing that. Please, like and subscribe to my channel. Um, Again, happy crafting and have a great day. Thank you.